Welcome to Do the Top Podcast. This is your real estate podcast, and here we teach regular people just like you how to invest in real estate. My name is Ibrahim, and my co-host here is Ahmed Lawal. We are committed to make sure real estate investment is explained and passed to you as simple as like in a simple way, so you can understand it as easy as much as possible. Today, we are going to be looking at something different from what we have been doing. Yeah. But I'm going to pass it to Ahmed here. He's going to start us on that. Ahmed, how are you feeling today, first of all?
I'm doing great, Ibrahim. I mean, if we have a little break in between, but now we are back again. Yeah. And it's a very interesting week, Ibrahim. Honestly, it's the atmosphere is kind of quiet, and uncertain. Uncertain. Hey guys, welcome to today's episode, and just like we always say, thank you for being here, and we will like if you can give your honest opinion. We are open to your review, right? Yeah. Let us know what you think about the contents, about what we are pushing out, and what you would like to see. In fact, if you have a topic that you want us to treat, please go ahead and feel free. So, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this video, because that is how we can reach more people. Today, what we're going to be discussing is really something that affects the populace, everybody. Yeah. Maybe not directly in your household, but if you're living in America, this is for you. So it's going to be about what this recent election looks going to be like in the real estate world. How is it going to affect your investment, and what you should be expecting? And these are just what we think. It is nobody knows what is going to happen, right? But these are things that we are going to be discussing with you today. So, Ibrahim, with this recent election, it's very interesting. I won't say shocking, because, we know the two front runner, and one of them actually won the election, which is Donald Trump.
And only one can win anyway.
Yeah, there can't be two presidents.
Yeah.
So, in your opinion, Ibrahim, with the agenda, like we discussed a few weeks back, with the agenda that Trump had, and he already explained.
Yes.
What do you think things will look like in 2025 or beyond with Donald Trump as president?
Yeah. Thank you for that. So, I think instead of speculating or anything like that, we should just go with what he said he's gonna do during the campaign season. Okay. What he will actually do, it might be something we'll discuss in the future, because we don't know if he's going to amend it or it's giving all those plans for him to get in the office. And when he gets to the office,
then the plan
who knows, he might change his plan. But we don't know about that right now. So what we are going to look at is what he said he's going to do during the campaign. So one of it is it's going to work on drill, baby, drill. You guys understand that? It's going to keep drilling oil. Okay. Second, is going to work on the interest rate as well. It's going to deport a lot of illegal migrants, and and also try to put tariff on everything that is coming from outside of the country, especially China. Okay. Now, what would be the effect if we carry on all this plan that he talked about during the election? I feel like there will be. So if he start, first of all, he wants to do with the lower the interest rate. That will help the real estate market in the sense that a lot of people are out there that wants to buy property, that wants to invest, but the rate is too high for them to even have any margin to get a lot of cash flow. It's difficult. Okay. It used to, before, like 5, 6, 10, 20 years ago, when you buy property and you rent it out, in most cases you get cash flow right away. Now, it's very narrowed now. Like it's like you're almost getting no cash flow, because when you think about the maintenance, the repair fee, everything,
Yeah.
the money is gone.
Yeah.
Okay, so lowering the interest rate is gonna help with cash flow, definitely. Okay, and a lot of people will come into the market and they'll buy property and all that. Now, that will cause inflation in the real estate side.
Yeah.
Because now a lot of people will be able to afford property, they jump into it, and the market will start, like a lot of people will start gaining enormous equity.
Yeah.
It is a good thing if it's well controlled, where the interest rate, they lower it gradually, not just boom. Like a big cut.
Yeah.
If they lower it gradually, it's possible that it won't cause a big problem.
Yeah.
However, there's almost a guaranteed inflation. When I say inflation, I don't mean like unbearable inflation. I mean a house that you are able to buy for 200,000 before, now it might become 225.
Yeah.
Just because there are more people fighting over that
Yeah.
same house.
Yeah.
So, it's gonna be a good thing for the seller. The buyer may feel like, but after that person buys the house, that person will have equity as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will keep going. So it can be a good thing as long as the government moderate the rate and moderate the market.
Yeah.
That way it doesn't go crazy. Now, how about deportation? I think that also have a good side of it. However, it also has a bad side of it, because if you look at the majority of the construction companies,
Yeah.
majority of the new builders,
Yeah.
they use immigrants,
Yeah.
especially the Hispanics,
Yeah.
the Asians.
Yeah.
Somebody have to build these houses. And in America, we are short over 3 million houses that they have to, if they really want to balance the housing market, they need to build at least 3 million homes, 3 million of properties. They have to build them. So we need somebody to be on the ground to build this. I mean, we don't have any machine that will build the houses yet. You know what I mean? It's a lot of houses. So they need someone to do that. And of course, these companies, they want affordable and skillful laborers,
Yep.
technicians. So deporting illegal is going to cut off, it's going to affect that side of it. The good side of it is there, definitely. Because any country that does not regulate its immigration system or processes, it will have a negative impact on the economy.
Yeah.
The locals will, it's just gonna make everyone suffer unnecessary.
Yeah.
So yes, I want them to regulate that, do whatever they can do to make sure it doesn't hurt the citizens and the populace in general.
Yeah.
So he has to find a way to come into the middle where they just don't deport everyone. They have to look at everyone case by case. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I feel. I feel like, so what am I saying here? It's going to boost the market, lower interest rate. However, deporting immigrants, it's going to affect the housing market as well, because we need more houses in the US, and without building more houses, the inflation will be so crazy, because when the rate is down, a lot of people are buying homes, but we are short of homes.
Yep.
So now there's nothing like there won't be anything like buyer and seller market. It will be just sellers market.
Sellers, yes.
And there should be a way to balance it where there will be buyer and seller, not just sellers market.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about, now we have to forget about Kamala's plan, since Trump is the president-elect. He said he's going to deport everybody that is illegal, okay? And of course, we know not all illegal commit crimes.
Yeah.
And in fact, some people that come in illegally, they are now legal because they've applied for work authorization, they've got their document, all those stuff. And these people some of them are doing well, they are paying taxes.
Yeah.
How do you think, or what do you think if he carry on and deport, all these people that are considered legal, how can that be, or what is the effect to you? What do you think it will cause in the society?
So Immigration is definitely a very sensitive topic,
Very sensitive.
depending on which side of the how you
Yeah.
are. And I think it's gonna be about fear.
Yeah.
A lot of people are so scared right now. They don't know what will happen when they wake up tomorrow.
Definitely.
I mean, so Trump hasn't been sworn into the office yet,
Yeah.
but that is where we are heading. I have a family that they already started sending money to their country
Back home.
because they are not comfortable with the way Trump said he's going to approach things, because he said he's going to deport undocumented immigrants the very first day in office. That's what he said. And like he said, majority of these people are just looking for good life. Yeah. They are not troublemaker in any way or shape or form.
Yeah.
They are just here to build a good life for themselves and their kids. And these are the people that are working harder the most.
Yeah.
Because they just want to prove themselves.
Yeah.
And they have stayed out of trouble. So it's going to put a very strain on our labor market, especially the blue-collar jobs, where majority of these people are able to find, something to do, like constructions, maintenance and stuff like that. It's going to put a lot of strain on those guys. And whenever there is a crisis in service industry or production industry, the person that is going to suffer for it is the consumer.
Yeah, the masses. Mm-hmm.
Is the consumer. So that is how I think this is going to be, come to affect all of us.
Yes.
Because we need a service provider, and if those service providers are short of men, guess what will happen? You call your HVAC company to come and fix your HVAC, and they usually come within an hour.
Yes.
Now it's going to take them forever to get to you.
Yeah.
Because, there are hundreds of people ahead of you. You call your plumbing company, they are supposed to run to you like ASAP. Now, so I think that is going to be, labor is going to be one issue that we're going to be facing in recent, coming future. And another part of it is the money that these guys make here, that they are supposed to invest here or push back into the economy. Now they will be taking it out of the country.
Yeah, because they'll be scared of, is that person's turn today? It might be my turn tomorrow. So
it's already happening. I know a family that this is directly happening to. And I have a lady, a realtor. I read about this on Bigger Pocket yesterday. I have a lady, a realtor, that's already have a family that she's helping to buy a house, and those guys are not really they don't have a document yet, but they have their money to pay.
Yeah.
Now the transaction is stake because those guys don't want to continue because now we have a president that is pushing for mass deportation of undocumented people. Why? I understand why he's saying that. The last episode, I was not able to get to say this. I was working for a company in 2018 to 2021 when Trump decided that companies must hire Americans and ship back the people from other countries. Yeah. My company shipped back more than 1,000 employees.
Wow.
To a company in the Middle East, and when that happened, guess what? That they are forced to hire American. Even they just high schoolers, they are forced to hire the people that have high school diploma and then train them up to be an IT professional because this is in IT.
Oh, I see what you're saying. That way it will be American.
Yes, so they are able to build, people that are here locally, that are born here, people that migrate here and have their document. They are able now. Those people now have high-paying, skills that can get them high-paying job.
Yeah. Yep.
So that is why I start with saying it depends on which eye of
the way you look at it.
Yeah, because it's gonna affect certain people, certain good people. And it's going to bring goods to certain good people as well. So depending on how you look at it, I think that is how the mass deportation of the undocumented is going to affect.
Yeah.
And with the bringing the rates down, I think you've already nailed that on the head. I'm just going to add to it that if that happens, whoever is investing now is going to benefit from it, Ibrahim. Like, that is what we've been saying on this podcast. If you wait to invest in real estate, you're going to be at the missing end.
Yes.
Because even though the people that are investing right now are literally breaking even or something like that, imagine if there's more money to spend, there's lower interest rate, people now have more purchasing power.
Rent will go up.
The market will rise for the seller. Yeah. The market will rise for the people that have a property right now. And what does that leave you? Nothing, because while you're supposed to be buying, you are sitting on the line looking at what is going to happen. Fear of unknown is not going to help anybody. No. It's definitely going to hold you back. So like I always say, if you have the opportunity and you have the purchasing power, you have the money, it fits right into your budget right now, go ahead and buy real estate today. So Ibrahim, now we've talked about what this guy mentioned is going to say during the campaign, and now he's the president-elect, and these are the things that we think is going to happen. Is there any, do you think our audience should be on the lookout on what they should be doing now to prepare for all these things that we discussed that is coming?
I think what they need to do is like go back and assess their current situation. First of all, you need to know where you are, which is, okay, do I have any debt? Okay, I have this debt. Do I have any collections? I have this collection. What is my credit score? What am I making every month? How have I been spending my money? Am I spending, a little reckless, or am I being unaccountable enough? All that stuff, you need to first of all assess what is going on in your household income and see how you can better prepare yourself, which is, if you have to fix your credit, go ahead and fix it. Go ahead and make sure you have some savings. Even though we have said it multiple times in different episodes that you don't necessarily have to have money to buy real estate or get into the business. However, money is a big one. If you can save money, it gives you an edge. Okay, it lessens the work that you have to do. So what am I getting to here? Try to save as much as possible. Fix your credit. Get prepared. Try to put your ears, let your ears be open, ready to approach and engage people, learn from people.
Absolutely.
See how you can tap into the opportunity that will come in the nearest future. Okay. So Ahmed, the time is it's against us right now.
Yeah.
What do you have to say to people to get them? I mean, if there's anything I haven't mentioned, can you go ahead and...
Yes, so I just remember this. Now is the time to, apart from getting yourself prepared to go into real estate investing, now is the time to reassess yourself. I have a mentor that I always say, when you are in the middle of trouble, like financial trouble, instead of cutting costs, how about you increase how much you make? You increase your income.
Yeah.
Right. So I think with Trump presidency, there's a high chance that there's going to be more opportunity to nail things. So if you have to get a course done right now to position yourself into a situation you can get a high-paying job, now is the time. Because guess what? One of the things that I promise is that there will be no taxes on overtime.
That's a good one.
So, like before that, when you do any overtime, you get paid more, then they take more taxes. Now that one of the things that I propose is that there will be no taxes on overtime. So, positioning yourself in a situation where you're going to benefit from this government is, I always say this: you can sit down and complain, or you look into the situation and make the most out of it. Yeah. So that is what I have to say, Ibrahim. Thank you guys for staying tuned to the end, and
thank you.
Until the next episode, see you.
All right.